Counselor. Noun, a professional who counsels people, especially on personal problems. Finance. Noun, the management of money and other assets. Verb, to conduct, or procure money for, financial operations. Manage finances. Know. Noun, knowledge, the state of knowing. Verb, to perceive the truth or factuality of, to be certain of or that. Niece. Noun, a daughter of one's sibling, brother-in-law, or sister-in-law, either the daughter of one's brother, fraternal niece, or of one's sister, sororal niece. Keyboard. Noun, etc. A set of keys used to operate a typewriter, computer, etc. Verb, to type on a computer keyboard. Grinning. Verb, to smile, parting the lips so as to show the teeth. Noun, the act or expression of one who grins. Expensive. Adjective, given to expending a lot of money, profligate, lavish. Authorize. Verb, to grant someone the permission or power necessary to do something. Cling. Noun, fruit, especially peach, whose flesh adheres strongly to the pit. Verb, to hold very tightly, as to not fall off. Flavor. Noun, the quality produced by the sensation of taste or, especially, of taste and smell in combined effect. Verb, to add flavoring to something. Augmented. Verb, to increase, to make larger or supplement. Adjective, increased in number, amount or strength. Best-selling. Adjective, highly popular with consumers purchasing goods within a specific class. Description. Noun, a sketch or account of anything in words. A portraiture or representation in language. An enumeration of the essential qualities of a thing or species. First. Noun, the person or thing in the first position. Adjective, preceding all others of a series or kind. The ordinal of one. Earliest. Adverb, before anything else. Firstly. Hotel. Noun, a large townhouse or mansion, a grand private residence, especially in France. Champagne. Noun, a sparkling white wine made from a blend of grapes, especially Chardonnay and Pinot, produced in Champagne, France, by the Méthode Champenoise. Verb, to ply or treat with champagne. Adjective, of a very pale brownish gold color, similar to that of champagne. Insecure. Adjective, not secure. Help. Noun, action given to provide assistance, aid. Grade. Noun, a rating. Verb, to assign scores to the components of an academic test. Modifier. Noun, one who, or that which, modifies. Armchair. Noun, a chair with supports for the arms or elbows. Verb, to create based on theory or general knowledge rather than data. Adjective, remote from actual involvement, including a person retired from previously active involvement. Congenital. Adjective, of a trait or a disease, present since birth. Fall apart. Verb, to disintegrate, to break into pieces. Applicator. Noun, a tool or device used to apply a fluid or semi-fluid substance to a surface. Frugal. Adjective, avoiding unnecessary expenditure either of money or of anything else which is to be used or consumed. Avoiding waste. Consultant. Noun, a person or party that is consulted. Demolition. Noun, the process of demolishing or destroying buildings or other structures. Fresh. Noun, a rush of water, along a river or onto the land. A flood. Verb, commercial fishing, to pack fish loosely on ice. Adjective, newly produced or obtained. Recent. Adverb, recently, just recently, most recently. Charismatic. Noun, a member of the charismatic movement. Adjective, of, related to, or having charisma. Buy. Noun, something which is bought. A purchase. Verb, to obtain something in exchange for money or goods. Allocated. Verb. To set aside for a purpose. Adjective. Having been granted an allocation. Having received something as part of a plan or scheduled disbursement. Having been assigned something that was set aside for a particular purpose. Fashion. Noun. A current, constantly changing trend, favored for frivolous rather than practical, logical, or intellectual reasons. Verb. To make, build or construct, especially in a crude or improvised way. Defense. Noun. The action of defending or protecting from attack, danger, or injury. Illustration. Noun. The act of illustrating. The act of making clear and distinct. Education. Also. The state of being illustrated, or of being made clear and distinct. Begin. Noun. Beginning. Start. Verb. To start, to initiate or take the first step into something. Mental. Adjective, of or relating to the mind or an intellectual process. Diabetic. Noun. A person who suffers from diabetes mellitus. Adjective. Of or pertaining to diabetes. Especially diabetes mellitus. Him. Pronoun. Honorific alternative letter case form of him. Sometimes used when referring to God or another important figure who is understood from context. Noun. A male person. Pronoun. A masculine pronoun. He is a grammatical object. Bright. Noun. An artist's brush used in oil and acrylic painting with a long ferrule and a flat, somewhat tapering bristlehead. Adjective. Visually dazzling. Luminous. Lucent. Clear. Radiant. Not dark. Exhibiting. Verb. To display or show something for others to see, especially at an exhibition or contest. 50th. Noun. The person or thing in the 50th position. Adjective. The ordinal form of the number 50. Betray. Verb. To deliver into the hands of an enemy by treachery or fraud. In violation of trust. To give up treacherously or faithlessly. Distance. Noun. The amount of space between 2 points. Usually geographical points. Usually, but not necessarily, measured along a straight line. Verb. To move away from someone or something. Emphasis. Noun. Special weight or forcefulness given to something considered important. Longer. Adjective. Having much distance from one terminating point on an object or an area to another terminating point. Usually applies to horizontal dimensions. See usage notes below. Adverb. Over a great distance in space. Independent. Noun. A candidate or voter not affiliated with any political party. A free thinker. Free of a party platform. Adjective. Not dependent. Not contingent or depending on something else. Free. Missed. Verb. To fail to hit. Emigrated. Verb. To leave the country in which one lives, especially one's native country, in order to reside elsewhere. Affair. Noun. Often in the plural. Something which is done or is to be done. Business of any kind. Commercial. Professional. Or public. Aware. Adjective. Vigilant or on one's guard against danger or difficulty. Group. Noun. A number of things or persons being in some relation to one another. Verb. To put together to form a group. Delivered. Verb. To set free from restraint or danger. Adjective. In combination. That has been, or will be, delivered in a specific manner. Begin. Noun. Beginning. Start. Verb. To start, to initiate or take the first step into something. Element. Noun. One of the simplest or essential parts or principles of which anything consists, or upon which the constitution or fundamental powers of anything are based. Verb. To compound of elements. Energized. Verb. To invigorate, to make energetic. Amazed. Verb. To fill with wonder and surprise. To astonish. Astound. Surprise or perplex. Adjective. Astonished. confounded with fear, surprise, or wonder. Greatly surprised. The following adposition may be at, with or by. Environmentalist. Noun. One who holds the view that environment, rather than heredity or culture, is the primary factor in the development of an individual or group. Adjective. Of, or relating to environmentalism. Gymnast. Noun. One who performs gymnastics. Actually. Adverb. Modal, in act or in fact. Really, in truth, positively. Easy. Noun. Something that is easy. Adjective. Comfortable. At ease. Adverb. In a relaxed or casual manner. Verb. To stop rowing. Immersion. Noun. The act of immersing or the condition of being immersed. Ambassador. Noun. A minister of the highest rank sent to a foreign court to represent there his sovereign or country. Sometimes called ambassador in residence. Analyzing. Verb. To subject to analysis. Breath. Noun. The act or process of breathing. Around. Adjective. With the verb to be. Present in the vicinity. Adverb. So as to form a circle or trace a circular path, or approximation thereof. Preposition. Defining a circle or closed curve containing a thing. Absolute. Noun. That which is independent of context-dependent interpretation. Inviolate. Fundamental. Adjective. Free of restrictions, limitations, qualifications or conditions. Unconditional. Agree. Verb. To harmonize in opinion, statement, or action. To be in unison or concord. To be or become united or consistent. To concur. Kindergarten. Noun. An educational institution for young children, usually between ages 4 and 6. Nursery school. Besides. Adverb. Also. In addition. Preposition. In addition to. Jeweler. Noun. A person whose job is making, repairing or selling jewelry. Betray. Verb. To deliver into the hands of an enemy by treachery or fraud. In violation of trust. To give up treacherously or faithlessly. Develops. Verb. To change with a specific direction, progress. Crying. Verb. To shed tears. To weep. Noun. The act of one who cries. A weeping or shouting. Adjective. That cries. Brothers. Noun. Son of the same parents as another person. Verb. To treat as a brother. Knight. Noun. A young servant or follower. A trained military attendant in service of a lord. Divorced. Verb. To legally dissolve a marriage between two people. Adjective. Cut off, or separated. Highlighted. Verb. To make prominent, emphasize. Flowing. Verb. To move as a fluid from one position to another. Noun. The action of the verb to flow. Adjective. Tending to flow. Drink. Verb. To consume, a liquid, through the mouth. Awe. Noun. A feeling of fear and reverence. Verb. To inspire fear and reverence in. Length. Noun. The distance measured along the longest dimension of an object. Verb. To lengthen. Boiling. Verb. Of liquids. To heat to the point where it begins to turn into a gas. Noun. The process of changing the state of a substance from liquid to gas by heating it to its boiling point. Adjective. That boils or boil. Adverb. Of adjectives associated with heat. Extremely. Calculated. Verb. To determine the value of something or the solution to something by a mathematical process. Adjective. Arrived at or determined by mathematical calculation. Ascertained mathematically. Laid. Adjective. Of paper. Marked with parallel lines. As if ribbed. From wires in the mold. Verb. To place down in a position of rest. Or in a horizontal position. Verb. To don or put on. To fill in. Phylacteries. Divorced. Verb. To legally dissolve a marriage between two people. Adjective. Cut off, or separated. Lobbyist. Noun. A person who is paid to lobby politicians and encourage them to vote a certain way or otherwise use their office to effect a desired result. Breathtaking. Adjective. Stunningly beautiful, amazing. Donate. Verb. To make a donation. To give away something of value to support or contribute towards a cause or for the benefit of another. Executable. Noun. A file that can be run directly by a computer's hardware or AP code interpreter with no further processing. Adjective. Capable of being executed. Mechanic. Noun. A manual worker. A laborer or artisan. Adjective. Mechanical. Relating to the laws of motion in the art of constructing things. Hindered. Verb. To make difficult to accomplish. To act as an obstacle. To frustrate. Markets. Noun. A gathering of people for the purchase and sale of merchandise at a set time. Often periodic. Verb. To make products or services available for sale and promote them. Caller. Noun. The person who makes a telephone call. Assist. Noun. A helpful action or an act of giving. Verb. To help. Far. Adjective. Distant. Remote in space. Adverb. To. From or over a great distance in space, time or other extent. Limitation. Noun. The act of limiting or the state of being limited. Closing. Verb. Physical. To remove a gap. Noun. The act by which something is closed. Adjective. Pertaining to the finish or ending of a series of events, occurring at the end or after all others. Connecting. Verb. Of an object. To join. To another object. To attach. Or to be intended to attach or capable of attaching. To another object. HTTP. Noun. Alternative spelling of HTTP. German. Noun. A near relative. Adjective. Having the same mother and father. A full brother or sister. 8. Verb. To ingest. To be ingested. Judgment. Noun. The act of judging. Knitting. Verb. To turn thread or yarn into a piece of fabric by forming loops that are pulled through each other. This can be done by hand with needles or by machine. Noun. The action of the verb to knit. The process of producing knitted material. Include. Noun. A piece of source code or other content that is dynamically retrieved for inclusion in another item. Verb. To bring into a group, class, set, or total as a new part or member. Efficient. Noun. A cause. Something that causes an effect. Adjective. Making good, thorough, or careful use of resources. Not consuming extra, especially. Making good use of time or energy. Level. Noun. A tool for finding whether a surface is level, or for creating a horizontal or vertical line of reference. Verb. To adjust so as to make as flat or perpendicular to the ground as possible. Adjective. The same height at all places. Parallel to a flat ground. Marketer. Noun. One who designs and executes marketing campaigns. Continually. Adverb. In a continual manner, non-stop. Achievements. Noun. The act of achieving or performing. A successful performance. Accomplishment. Bite. Noun. The act of biting. Verb. To cut into something by clamping the teeth. Meditating. Verb. To contemplate. To keep the mind fixed upon something. To study. Doctor. Noun. A person or firm that owes money. One in debt. One who owes a debt. Detour. Noun. A diversion or deviation from one's original route. Verb. To make a detour. Donkeys. Noun. A domestic animal, Equus asinus asinus, similar to a horse. Concerns. Noun. That which affects one's welfare or happiness. A matter of interest to someone. The adposition before the matter of interest is usually over, about or for. Verb. To relate or belong to. To have reference to or connection with. to affect the interest of, to be of importance to. Concept. Noun, an abstract and general idea, an abstraction. Lamp. Noun, a device that generates heat, light or other radiation, especially an electric light bulb. Verb, to hit, clout, belt, wallop. Decorator. Noun, someone who decorates. Adjoining. Verb, to be in contact or connection with. Adjective, being in contact at some point or line. Joining to. Cleaner. Noun, a person whose occupation is to clean floors, windows and other things. Creme. Noun, a very sugary, fluffy white cream derivative. Legendary. Noun, a collection of legends, in particular of lives of saints. Adjective, of or pertaining to a legend or to legends. Knowledge. Noun, the fact of knowing about something. General understanding or familiarity with a subject, place, situation, etc. Verb, to confess as true, to acknowledge. Generally. Adverb, popularly or widely. Disadvantage. Noun, a weakness or undesirable characteristic, a con. Verb, to place at a disadvantage. Huge. Adjective, very large. Beneath. Adverb, below or underneath. Preposition, below. Ankle. Noun, the skeletal joint which connects the foot with the leg. The uppermost portion of the foot and lowermost portion of the leg, which contain this skeletal joint. Verb, to walk. Frozen. Verb, especially of a liquid, to become solid due to low temperature. Adjective, having undergone the process of freezing. In ice form. Announcements. Noun, an act of announcing, or giving notice. It's. Noun, one who is neither a he nor a she. A creature. A dehumanized being. Pronoun, the one, or ones, belonging to it. Bodied. Adjective, in combination, having a specified form of body. Verb, to give body or shape to something. Barrier. Noun, a structure that bars passage. Verb, to block or obstruct with a barrier. Majority. Noun, more than half, 50%, of some group. Massage. Noun, the action of rubbing, kneading or hitting someone's body, to help the person relax. Prepare for muscular action, as in contact sports, or to relieve aches. Verb, to rub and knead someone's body or a part of a body. To perform a massage on somebody. Language. Noun, a body of words, and set of methods of combining them. Called a grammar. Understood by a community and used as a form of communication. Verb, to communicate by language. To express in language. Desert. Noun, usually in the plural, that which is deserved or merited, a just punishment or reward. Excessive. Adjective, exceeding the usual bounds of something. Extravagant, immoderate. Box. Noun, senses relating to a three-dimensional object or space. Verb, to place inside a box. To pack in one or more boxes. Glance. Noun, a brief or cursory look. Verb, to look briefly at something. August. Adjective, awe-inspiring, majestic, noble, venerable. John. Noun, a prostitute's client. Myself. Pronoun, reflexive pronoun. Me, as direct or indirect object, the speaker as the object of a verb or preposition, when the speaker is also the subject. Interrupted. Verb, to disturb or halt, an ongoing process or action, or the person performing it, by interfering suddenly. Investigation. Noun, the act of investigating, the process of inquiring into or following up. Research, especially patient or thorough inquiry or examination. Circle. Noun, a two-dimensional geometric figure. A line, consisting of the set of all those points in a plane that are equally distant from a given point. Center. Verb, to travel around along a curved path. Dramatic. Adjective, of or relating to the drama. Kilo. Noun. In the international system of units, the base unit of mass. Conceived of as the mass of 1 liter of water, but now defined by taking the fixed numerical value of the Planck constant h to be 6.626070015 times 10 to 34 when expressed in units of kilogram. Operator m2. Operator s-1. Symbol. Kilogram. Breathed. Verb. To draw air into. Inhale. And expel air from. Exhale. The lungs in order to extract oxygen and excrete waste gases. Kinds. Noun. A type. Race or category. A group of entities that have common characteristics such that they may be grouped together. Naturally. Adverb, in a natural manner. Guild. Noun. A group or association mainly of tradespeople made up of merchants, craftspeople, or artisans for mutual aid, particularly in the Middle Ages. Dress. Noun. An item of clothing, usually worn by a woman or young girl, which both covers the upper part of the body and includes skirts below the waist. Verb. To fit out with the necessary clothing. To clothe. Put clothes on. Something or someone. Letter. Noun. A symbol in an alphabet. Verb. To print, inscribe, or paint letters on something. Noun. An identifying initial of the academic institution that is awarded to a member of a varsity team. It is made from structured cloth, and intended to be sewn to a piece of clothing such as a varsity sweater or varsity jacket. Freezing. Verb. Especially of a liquid. To become solid due to low temperature. Noun. The change in state of a substance from liquid to solid by cooling to a critically low temperature. Adjective. Suffering or causing frost. Affordable. Adjective. Able to be afforded, inexpensive or reasonably priced. Inventory. Noun. Operations. The stock of an item on hand at a particular location or business. Verb. Operations. To take stock of the resources or items on hand. To produce an inventory. John. Noun. A prostitute's client. Any more. Adverb. In negative or interrogative constructions, from a given time onwards. Longer, again. Misunderstand. Verb. To understand incorrectly, while believing one has understood correctly. Highly. Adverb. In a high or esteemed manner. Children. Noun. A person who has not yet reached adulthood. Whether natural, puberty, cultural, initiation, or legal, majority. Noun. A child of noble birth. Actual. Noun. An actual, real one. Notably. Adjective. Relating to a person's acts or deeds. Active. Practical. Mechanism. Noun. Within a machine or machinery. Any mechanical means for the conversion or control of motion, or the transmission or control of power. Nephew. Noun. A son of one's sibling. Brother-in-law, or sister-in-law, either a son of one's brother. Fraternal nephew, or a son of one's sister. Sororal nephew. Glitches. Noun. A problem affecting function. Verb. Especially of machines. To experience an intermittent, unexpected, malfunction. Debt. Noun. An action, state of mind, or object one has an obligation to perform for another. Adopt toward another, or give to another. Boost. Noun. A push from behind, as to one who is endeavoring to climb. Verb. To lift or push from behind. One who is endeavoring to climb. To push up. Email. Noun. A system for transferring messages from one computer to another, usually through a network. Verb. To send an email or emails to. Device. Noun. Any piece of equipment made for a particular purpose, especially a mechanical or electrical one. Accustomed. Adjective. Of a person, familiar with something through repeated experience. Adapted to existing conditions. Guarantee. Noun. Anything that assures a certain outcome. Verb. To give an assurance that something will be done right. Jeans. Noun. Denim. Noun. A pair of trousers made from denim cotton. Fruit. Noun. Often in the plural. In general. A product of plant growth useful to man or animals. Verb. To produce fruit, seeds, or spores. Gap. Noun. An opening in anything made by breaking or parting. Verb. To notch. As a sword or knife. Decides. Verb. To resolve. A contest, problem, dispute, etc. To choose, determine, or settle. Begun. Verb. To start, to initiate or take the first step into something. Collective. Noun. A farm owned by a collection of people. Adjective. Formed by gathering or collecting. Gathered into a mass. Logged. Verb. To cut trees into logs. Verb. To make. To add an entry, or more, in a log or logbook. Verb. To move to and fro. To rock. Hearing. Verb. Stative. To perceive sounds through the ear. Noun. The sense used to perceive sound. Adjective. Able to hear. Chapter. Noun. Authorship. One of the main sections into which the text of a book is divided. Verb. To divide into chapters. Happens. Verb. To occur or take place. Inspires. Verb. To infuse into the mind. To communicate to the spirit. To convey, as by a divine or supernatural influence. To disclose preternaturally. To produce in, as by inspiration. Goodbye. Noun. An utterance of goodbye. The wishing of farewell to someone. Verb. To say goodbye. To wish somebody farewell on parting. Interjection. Farewell. A formula used to another person or persons when the speaker, writer, or person addressed is departing. Meditating. Verb. To contemplate. To keep the mind fixed upon something. To study. May. Verb. To be strong. To have power over. Dancers. Noun. A person who dances, usually as a job or profession. Agility. Noun. The quality of being agile. The power of moving the limbs quickly and easily. Quickness of motion. Disobey. Verb. To refuse or, intentionally, fail to obey an order of somebody. Download. Noun. A file transfer to the local computer. Verb. To transfer data from a remote computer. Server. To a local computer. Usually via a network. Diseases. Noun. An abnormal condition of a human, animal or plant that causes discomfort or dysfunction. Distinct from injury insofar as the latter is usually instantaneously acquired. Verb. To cause unease. To annoy. Irritate. Can. Verb. Auxiliary verb. Defective. To know how to be able to. Id. Noun. The unconscious impulsive component of the personality in the Freudian psychoanalytic model. Condiments. Noun. Something used to enhance the flavor of food, for example, salt or pepper. Annual. Noun. An annual publication. A book, periodical, journal, report, comic book, yearbook, etc., which is published serially once a year, which may or may not be in addition to regular weekly or monthly publication. Adjective. Happening once every year. Chooses. Verb. To pick, to make the choice of, to select. Bin. Noun. A flying insect. Of the clade Anthophila within the Hymenopteran superfamily Apoidea. Known for its organized societies, though only a minority have them, for collecting pollen and, in some species, producing wax and honey. Component. Noun. A smaller, self-contained part of a larger entity. Often refers to a manufactured object that is part of a larger device. Adjective. Making up a larger whole. As a component word. Any. Adverb. To even the slightest extent, at all. Pronoun. Any things or persons. Compact. Noun. An agreement or contract.